What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all from St. George Street here in downtown St. Augustine. You guys, this is a very, very well-walked road. I think that's probably the proper way to put it. There are a lot of shops here. There are a lot of restaurants here. There's just, all in all, a lot of everything touristy here. And the best part is, it's all pedestrian. Yes, all of this, like it was way back when, you can walk all of it. But you guys, St. Augustine is known for all its historical things and whatnot. But today, you guys, we're actually going to do something different. We're going to check out some of the stores that are here on St. George Street. Some of the shops that'll make you say, darn, that's really cool. I want to blow a lot of money. So anyway, you guys, I got the first place on our list. And if you love dinosaurs, this one is perfect for you. And that shop is known as Prehistoric St. Augustine. Here in this shop, they have everything fossil related. Like this right here. Yes, that is a true blue mammoth tusk. And last I checked, I think that they were wanting about $20,000 for this, because it is a very beautiful piece of paleontology history, or fossils, if you will. And if you're not careful, you will see this dinosaur scaring you. We're staring at you. I think staring and scaring, especially if you're a little kid. If I could, I'd probably get that for my house. And now this is epic. This is a fake saber-tooth tiger skull. Only for $275. But I would buy that just because I've always wanted one of those as a kid. And beneath that, you've got some mastodon bones, $150 right there, and a mastodon's toe bone. I think that's a toe bone for about $150. Of course, we got some fossils from the coral reef as well. And they've got mosasaur teeth right here, or an oreodont skull, or from South Dakota. Just check that out, that is an actual jaw piece. They have a jaw or a bison leg, some stuff from undersea. We also have some more ammonite too. This is great. And of course we have more ammonite, or more mosasaur teeth. I think what really got people interested in the mosasaur was Jurassic World. Oh yeah, that's what they're called, crinoids. Cynoids, crinoids. Oh dude. And right beneath us, there is a mastodon's leg bone. And more ammonite. And speaking of more skulls, we have an oreodont skull right there, and an oreodont skull upper from Wyoming. I kind of like the one from Wyoming a little bit more, just because you can really tell that it was a skull. And now, I've always wanted a trilobite fossil like this one. You know what? Actually, that might be worth it. I'll have to think about that, because I do want one of those. I wanted one of those for a very long time. We have some more ammonite pieces right here. Again, I've got one of those at the house that I bought from here a while back. Looks like they've got a piece of antler shed from one of the giant Ireland, I think it was like an Ireland elk, Irish elk. Anyway, they went extinct not that long ago, a couple hundred years ago. And that is some very shiny opal, not going to lie. And speaking of mosasaur stuff, here is part of a vertebrae of a mosasaur. It can be yours for $17.50. And right there, if you were one of the few people that actually like Jurassic Park 3, you all will love this Spinosaur tooth. I mean, Jurassic Park 3 kind of split the franchise a bit, if you ask me. Now this is something that's really cool. Here's a Triceratops partial head cast. This came from Mexico. And actually, when I was down here living in Florida, this sat here back then. But you know what, you guys? Who knows? Maybe one day I'll buy it. Here we have Megalodon teeth galore. Honestly, you guys, I did come here today to see about buying one, and I think I might. But just check out some of these beautiful teeth. A lot of them are in the $700, $800 range. But you know what? I do not mind spending that. And that is a big, giant hadrosaur. egg, all for about $4,000. And also there's a crocodile egg that's fossilized, also a lot of money. And looks like they have a hadrosaur centrum vertebrae. And now this is something that I should really stop while I'm ahead, but last I checked, this is still for sale. Yes, you can own a giant raptor, put it in your house or display room, whatever you want to do. I gotta stop because I would buy this. I would have no issue buying it whatsoever. And dude, just check out the size of this. This is like a giant Utah raptor. Yes, from Jurassic Park. I want it so bad, but I know I shouldn't. But I should. But I shouldn't. And they have some more incredible fossils right here. A large Milopoeus. Anyway, long story short, that's a fish fossil. And that right there, that is a Carnosaurus. Yeah, vertebra for about 1100. It looks like they have some more hadrosaur bones. Looks like this one was found in Montana. And that one was found at Hell Creek. So really, you guys, they have just about everything fossil related here. Oh yeah, and apparently that's agaticized coal. There we go. Oh yeah, check out this fish. That is really beautiful. I love this story, guys. Dude, this is crazy. Check these out. I kind of like that one that's for about $750, just because look how they took their time to cut that out of the rock. And they also have some of these right here as well. Again, talk about the work that went into that. And right there is a mastodon's jawbone. That's pretty cool, but I don't have $2,000. Also, they have a cave bear's jaw. And they also have a shrimp. Talk about awesome. Okay, now, the price of megalodon teeth have gone up a lot since I was last here. A lot of those teeth, they were up around $400 or $500. For the broken ones, they wanted about $200. I don't know, that's a little bit much, but you guys, we're going to go to another awesome shop here. It's called Mystical Mountain. Just beyond these doors right here, you guys, is Mythical Mountain. And actually, I used to work here. Well, actually, I should say I didn't work at Mythical Mountain, but in these shops right here, I worked at a place called Beer Hammers. And inside Beer Hammers, that is where Ghost Augustine does all their stuff. This is where they do all their tours and everything else. I think we might go there next after checking out Mythical Mountain. Yes, so I was right. It was called Mythical Mountain. But anyway, you guys, this shop has a lot of retro stuff, like a lot of old school action figures. Kind of like this right here, Lord of the Rings. I have not seen one of those since I was a kid. Or right next to them, they have some old school Harry Potter action figures. Actually, they used to have quite a bit more of a collection the last time I was down here. But then again, I mean, it's been a very long time since I've been to this side of Florida. Well, this side of St. Augustine. Check out that old He-Man action figure. And well, this is neat. Check this out. They have some miniatures of Godzilla. That is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, this place has everything. They even have a Cthulhu. Actually, no, I don't think that is a Cthulhu. It looks like a Cthulhu. I'll just say it looks like one. That is a very large box. And that is really cool. They also have a woolly mammoth statue. I think all these are game board pieces, I do believe. Like this Dungeons and Dragons, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. That is a grave drinker. I guess he drinks graves. They also have a Doctor Who here. Pretty nice. I've got a Luke Skywalker bust. And again, some more old school Star Wars toys. Stuff that was the best of the best for its time. And honestly, I had one of those as a kid, but I could not afford one now, so I'm just gonna put that back. And this is cool. They also have some old school action figures. Return of the Jedi, Han Solo. Some of these are reprints, or what do you call them? They wouldn't be reprints because that's like for trading cards and whatnot. And then they have Palpatine. No, young Skywalker, you will die. When I was here last, they also had a Ghost action figure. Since then, I don't think they have it anymore. But they do have a Pennywise. Like, the best Pennywise. Not the new Pennywise. The old Pennywise was the best. And well, oh cool. They have one for scary stories to tell in the dark. Now that is creepy. That is from Tales from the Crypt. That is an official mask. Not like a Halloween mask. It's actually made to be a little bit better than that. And this is pretty cool too. They have a Frankenstein head. You know, I thought they would have had a little bit more, but then again, it's been a while. Maybe I'm just catching them on an off time, I guess. Off time? I guess that'd be off time. But what would an awesome vlog from St. Augustine be if you did not have a Zoltan, the pirate? Yes, if you pay him money, he will give you a fortune. Quite honestly, I think these things were brought back into style when Jacob the Carpetbagger talked about them all the time. He's kind of creepy looking. And speaking of creepy pirates, what am I trying to say? And speaking of creepy pirates, they have the pirate shop here in St. Augustine. Well, we're gonna see what they got in there now. Yes, you guys, for a nominal fee, you can buy stuff and be a pirate. Like, no joke. I mean, I would probably wear that like just like as a normal day. I'm just that kind of guy. Or wear one of these puffy shirts right here. That's about $80, and that's old school wool. So yes, I'm tempted to feel like a pirate. And this is pretty sweet. These are all handmade swords. So yes, here at St. Augustine's Pirate Store, they really take pirating. They take pirating to the next level. Just check it out, that handmade throwing axe. And what would the pirate getup be without the rings? Yes, they even have a Darth Vader ring. It's pretty neat. Let's see, what else do they have? Looks like they have a... I think that's Punisher. I think so. Then they have a giant skull ring. I'm sorry, I love this place. And what would a life of pirating be without the old school mug? Yes, a wooden mug. And half of the body of a mermaid. But most importantly, the pirate. Looks like they have some more pirate garb. Surprisingly, I haven't seen like any like old school muskets, but I'm pretty sure they have them in here. I think that's more for the lady pirates. Okay, now these are really cool. That's a pretty scary looking skull right there, but it's also pretty cool. And it's got eyes, like doll's eyes. That's not good. And looks like they've got some more stuff for the lady pirate. Or some more garb. That's so cool. That's all handmade too. The Pirate 13. R number 13. By the way, guys, these shops right here, this is actually the site of an old 5 and dime store. 158 St. George Street. This location, considered the original 10-cent store, was the premier site of the local civil rights movement. Counter-serviced by Henry Hank Thomas, hence called a local civil rights pioneer and one of the freedom riders of 1961 nationally. This valiant effort gave credence to the expression, "One person with courage is a majority." This acknowledgement is supported by the Donald L. Bailey Sr. family, encouraging universal civic leadership and vigilance and the pursuit of educational excellence. So yeah, you guys, this shop is pretty important here in the city of St. Augustine. All these shops, and plus it is very much unique. And while we're in the neighborhood, you guys, we're gonna stop here at Beer Handlers. This was one of the all-time favorite jobs that I had. But if it had not been for the medical issues I had at the time and something attaching itself to me, I know some people have their different opinions on that, I probably would have stayed here and I probably would have continued working. Here at this shop, you guys, they have ghost hunting equipment galore. I used to use a lot of this when I used to work here. The REM pods, they're always awesome to use. Oh, cool. And they got one of these in stock. And I got a ghost box. I still use that from time to time. But the REM pod is perhaps one of the best things that you can have. Also, if you wanted to communicate with spirits. Again, this used to be what I used to do for a living. Oh yeah. They also have dividing rods. That was awesome, you guys. Like I was saying, you know, a lot of people, when they think St. Augustine, Florida, they think about all the history here. But they don't think about some of the modern stuff. Like all the different types of shops and whatnot. You know what? I thought I would do something different. But anyway, you guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care. Now y'all want to see more awesome videos. So this vlog is over.